problem with this homework assignment today. Let's just run through this. So again, how many moles of chromium 3 nitrate are produced when chromium reacts with 0.85 moles of lead 4 nitrate to produce chromium 3 nitrate and lead? So let's start by highlighting my knowns and my unknowns. So in this case, what's given me, or my known, is 0.85 moles of lead 4 nitrate. Okay, and what I'm trying to figure out is how many moles of chromium 3 nitrate are produced. So there's my known and my unknown. Right, the known next to that one and a U next to that one, just so I don't forget. Okay, now first things up, I got to write my word equation. So in this case, I'm trying to figure out what we're working. So how many moles of that are produced? This is actually going to be on the product side. When chromium, okay, so I got chromium reacts with, so chromium plus lead 4 nitrate, so lead 4 nitrate produce, so it's going to make chromium 3 nitrate. So we got that chromium 3 nitrate plus lead. That's the equation I'm working with. So let's write that out in actual number or letters. So I got first up, I've got, let me highlight these real quick. So lead 4 nitrate, that's this one here. So I'm gonna highlight that. My unknown in this case is chromium 3 nitrate. So that's what I'm working with. So let's write this thing out. So first up, I've got my chromium. It's just gonna be Cr plus another gap, lead 4, so it's Pb with a plus 4, and then nitrate, NO3 with a -1 charge. A -1 bounces down, but it means that this is gonna have a 4 there. Okay, it's then going to make chromium 3, so Cr with a plus 3, nitrate, so again that NO3, but this time instead of being a 4 on the bottom right, it's going to have a 3 because of that chromium, and then added to it, we're just going to get some lead, so Pb. Okay, there's a breakdown of it written out. Now we got to balance this equation. Before I get any more into this, I'm going to make sure I label, I'm going to color my known and my unknown. So there's my known and there's my unknown, just so I can keep track of those. Let's balance this thing out. So I got my Cr, Pb, and then it looks like the NO3 sticks together. So that makes it nice and easier. So 1 chromium, 1 lead, and 4 of these on the left side. I got 1 chromium, 1 lead, and 3 of these. Now the big challenge here is because it's a 3 and a 4, I'm going to have to really jump this one up because they need to become multiple of each other. So to make that work on the right hand side, the product side, I'm going to put a 4 here in the front. That's going to change this value to a 12, and it's going to change my chromium value to a 4. Now, to compensate for that, on the other side, in front of the NO3 over here, I'm going to put a 3. This will change this side's nitrate also to a 12, but change the value of the lead to a 3. Now, before I jump back over to the product side, while I'm still staying here on this side, I'm going to update my chromium by putting a 4 here, changing 4 chromiums on the left, 4 on the right, finally balancing that section out. And then to fix the right, I'm going to put a 3 in front of this lead. Change that to value 3. And thus I've got 4, 4, 3, 3, 12, 12. So now I've got a balanced equation. Now that equation's balanced, I'm going to write out everything else. So I'm going to start by writing my knowns. My known in this case, again, is at 0.85 moles of, and I'm going to write this equation out, lead 4 nitrate, which in this case is Pb, NO3 like so. And then my unknown in this case is moles of chromium nitrate, which in this case is Cr NO3 3. Color these so I can remember which one's which. There's that one, and then this one. There we go. Oh, I want to get that value there, just so you remember. Okay, and now I'm going to build my fence. So again, my 3 parts of my fence here. Write down my known here at the top. So this is 0.85 moles of the Pb NO3 4. This is going to be over 1. And then here's where I'm going to write that coefficient ratio, right? So there's my ratio. Again, remember, it's my unknown on top, unknown coefficient divided by my known coefficient. Okay, so in front of my NO3, Pb NO3 4, looking at that, I've got a 3 on the bottom. And then the unknown I'm working to has got a 4 on the top. And then I got my final answer. So to do this, I'm going to do 0.85 times 4/3. So I'm going to get my calculator up here. I'm going to do 0.85 times, open parentheses, and I got 4 divided by 3, close parentheses, to get me the final answer of 1.1333, never ending. So I'm going to write this back up. Let's say it's 1.1333. I'm going to throw one of these never ending signs on it just so I can write it down. And write down moles of CrNO3, 3. Now, key thing, I'm going to look at this answer. Remember, it's only got 2 significant figures, which means my answer can only have 2 significant figures. So my final answer is going to be 1.1 moles of chromium 3 nitrate. And that is my answer.